I'll order this regularly joint meeting of the Minnehaha County and Sioux Falls Planning Commissions, and I will begin with a few introductory comments. I am the chair for the Minnehaha County Planning, and Janet Kidhams is for the Sioux Falls Planning Commission. As a courtesy to everyone here tonight, please make sure that all cell phones have been silenced. Please note that tonight's Planning Commission meeting will be rebroadcast via CityLink and posted on the www.minnehahacounty.gov site for viewing by the general public. The two planning commissions work together on land use and zoning matters within the rural areas surrounding the city. This area is displayed on the screen. When this joint hearing is completed, the joint Sioux Falls and County Planning Commission will adjourn, and the next regular business meeting will begin to consider items beyond the joint zoning jurisdiction with Sioux Falls. Action taken on the zoning text amendment during the public hearing tonight is a recommendation that will be forwarded to the County Commission and City Council for another public hearing on Tuesday, October 24th at or after 5 p.m. The joint meetings of the County Commission and City Council are held in Carnegie Town Hall at 235 West 10th Street. First on the agenda is public input. Is there anyone who wishes to speak on an item that is not on the agenda? We'll move on to the regular agenda. And it's a normal procedure like everything, except if you're allowed to speak, you have 5 minutes and you'll only be allowed to be at the podium one time. Regular agenda, the approval of the minutes of the July 24th, 2023 meeting. Item number 2 is zoning text amendment 23-05 to amend the 2002 revised joint zoning ordinance for Minnehaha County and the city of Sioux
Bonnie?
Falls. Pardon me?
Sorry, it's regular agenda, so we need a motion to approve the minutes first before we move on.
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
We need a motion to approve the minutes before we move on to the
All
other
right,
item.
okay. Okay, I need
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and second to approve the minutes of the July 24th meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes on the county side.
All right, on the city side, do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes?
Second.
All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Okay, we'll move on to item number 2. It is the zoning text amendment 2305 to amend the 2002 revised joint zoning ordinance for Minnehaha County and the city of Sioux Falls to add vacation home, short-term rental regulations. Scott?
Thank you. Scott Anderson, Planning Director. And you may recall that in July, we had this very similar discussion. And at that meeting, you approved an ordinance amendment which would create a pathway for short-term rental, vacation home rentals as a permitted special use. That went to the joint elected officials at their August meeting. I think it was the 22nd of August. It was at their joint August meeting. We had a lot of some very good discussion at that meeting by many parties. And the joint bodies determined that they really would like to pursue this or have this addressed through a conditional use permit process, which is similar to what the path the county has taken. And just to give you a little bit of background, the primary reason for that was they had some concerns about being able to recall or address a permitted special use. There's more robust legislation in our zoning ordinances that deals with recalls. On the county, you're familiar that we occasionally do recall conditional use permits for consideration. So it does give you the ability to recall something if there is an issue that needs to be addressed. So with that being said, I've drafted at the direction of our joint bodies, joint elected officials, I have drafted a new ordinance, which looks very similar to the one you approved in July, although it addresses this now as the pathway as a conditional use permit. So it changes a few of the section numbers. It's the same definition that was approved prior, but it now is that use of vacational rental, short-term rental is placed under the list of items under conditional uses and no longer as a permitted special use. So with that being said, I think we all know what the issues are, and just to reiterate, we have about 3 or 4 short-term rentals in the county right now. I don't see it as something that we're going to be overwhelmed with processing conditional use permits. We have addressed some of these at the county already, and they work. The system seems to work fine as addressing and processing them as conditional uses. So I'd be glad to answer any questions you have. Go from there.
Any questions for him?
And this is a public hearing, by the way, so. Questions? Okay.
Scott, we need to approve this then?
Yeah, it's a public hearing, so you'll need to ask for any public input.
Okay. Okay, is there anyone in the audience that care to speak to this item? Okay. Any questions from the commissioners? Comments?
Yes, Madam Chair, if I may.
Go ahead, Mike.
Looking at this, as Cod stated, this is really a mirror of what we've already approved. It's maybe a couple definition, or not definition, but sections we're changing differently and how to address this. And again, it mirrors what we're already doing in the county, so I guess I'd make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Okay. I have a motion and a second on the county side to approve that zoning text amendment 2305. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes on the county side.
All right, on the city side, do I have a motion for further discussion to approve the zoning text amendment?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve the text amendment for the good reasons that have been articulated.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion before I call for a vote? Okay, all those in favor of approval of the zoning text amendment, please say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed, same sign. All right, motion carries on the city side.
Any other old business? New business? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes on the county side.
All right, city side, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?
Yes.
All right, all those opposed, same sign. We're adjourned.
Thank you.